This is Brother Jamal coming to you. Just a little small message here I wanted to bring to you about this month supposedly has been designated to us as Black History Month, February 28 days. And just a couple of important points I wanted to bring to you about this. Anytime someone else designates to you when you should do certain things or when you should celebrate this or celebrate that, then it kind of puts them in control of your destiny. So what we are saying is Black history is not to offend anybody, it's not to no kind of prejudice, no kind of racism, but the truth, but the facts. Black history is way bigger than 28 days. Our history starts in the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th century when our people was kidnapped from Africa and brought here and put in bondage. So it starts before, it starts and it's way bigger than 28 days. What we have, I guess, over a period of time, we have got conditioning to them telling us Black history, celebrating February 28 days, the rest of the year, forget about it. You know, go back and do whatever you were doing, talk about, behave, whatever. But what we have to understand, the message we have to understand, we have to really stress this to our young people and to our people in general, that Black history begins 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th century. Even before that, Black history begins. If you look at all of the inventions, mostly all of the inventions, and this is part of the deep-seated racism and prejudice that has always presented itself in this country. Most of all of the inventions that has taken place in America, they have been done by some African American woman or man, male or female. If you go back and just look at history in general. So that's part of the prejudice, part of the racism. If we really want to talk about the prejudice and racism, but we have to originate, everything has to originate from the beginning. And I'll say it again, this country celebrates, has conditioned us, I should put it, to celebrate Black history February 28 days. Afterwards, we go back and just forget about everything. But Black history should be, and this is something that we need to start doing ourselves in our homes. Forget about the schools, because they're not gonna tell the real truth about Black history. Because if you look at the history books have been written on a lie. So why you think they're gonna teach the truth if the history books has been written on a lie? They're not gonna teach it. They're not gonna tell the truth, because all of it will go back to where they would really have to rewrite the history books, you know, and they're not gonna do that. So it's our job to teach our young people in our homes, in our private schools, or in our weekend schools, or however we want to do it. It's our job to teach our young people the true history of America and actually what has happened in America. So once again, I remind you, just a reminder for myself and for you, that Black history began a long time ago. See, a long time ago it began. And so what has been happening over the last 100, 200, 300 years is that the lie has been perpetuated, so until they, you know, the more you tell a lie, the more it grows and it gets bigger, and after a while people will accept the lie as if it's the truth. So the lie has been told so long in America. It's been the lies that have been put in the history books have been carried on for so long until people actually believe that, and then they accept it. And I'm saying to you, Black history, number one, is longer than 28 days. Number two, we have to make sure that we teach and tell our young people and our kids the truth about the true black history, and get rid of all this falsehood, get rid of all these lies that we have been continuing to tell. But you see, here's the real deal about this. If they rewrite the history books, which most likely they're not going to do, if they rewrite history, if they tell the truth about history, then it would expose the lies that they have been telling all this time. It would expose the lies of the foundation that they have told about America. It would expose all of that. And do you think that these people are going to do that? No, they're not going to do it. We shouldn't expect them to do it, because this is how they operate. So this is why we have to teach our young people and tell our young people the truth. Once again, I'm Brother Jamal. Short message I want to bring you about black history.